Libra placements, Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Anyways, so let's do your reading. If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. I literally just came back home, so I'm a little bit out of breath. Okay. Okay, so if you want, did I say that already? If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. Blah blah blah. You know, Night is munching on the leaves of the flowers as per usual. Let's see, Libra, what do we have for you? Gosh, it's warm in here. What do we have for you, Libra? Okay. You know, I've been noticing a theme of some kind. People leaving and then they're showing up in your energy. Why is that? I see, like I've done a couple of readings where people are having people that left them and they show up in their energy. Like if someone leaves you, why the fuck are they still in your energy? Are you keeping them in your energy by any chance? I see here someone that left you, cut you off, broke up with you, or even ghosted you, even when they had feelings for you. And they're moving on. They can have Ophiuchus in their chart. I feel like I've been doing readings that have similar vibes. So I'm confused as a reader. Why are they showing up in your energy if they left you? Do you know what I mean? It's interesting. Okay, what about them? What about them? Okay. It's showing me that this person is doing better since they left you. It's almost like they learned a lesson of some kind with you. And now this person is kind of changing themselves to become better. Okay, good for them. You know, sometimes I get people like upset. It's like, yeah, well, I don't need to know that they're doing better than me, or I don't need to know that they are doing well. Well, good for them. I get it, you know. I don't know why they are in your energy, to be honest with you, but that's the energy here. So you tell me why they are in your energy, huh? Are you thinking about them by any chance? Are you stalking them? Because they're here. And I see that this person is improving their life. Dude, this person has a glow up going on. So maybe it's for those Libras that are wondering what's happening with my ex, or what's happening with this person that ghosted me, that left me. They seem to be doing well. Sorry to tell you that, but you know, sometimes people always expect when they break up with someone, they're gonna always do bad or worse. No, this person seems to be doing all right. I see a glow up of some kind. I see that this person is improving their life. The mistakes that they have made with you, they are not doing again. So even if they are involved with someone, or even if they're not involved, let's say this person made mistakes or they had self-sabotaging tendencies, they're not doing that. They stop doing that, or they are slowly changing into becoming a better person. Now the question is, do you want to hear that, or are you hoping that this person is crashing out and burning? most of the time I notice that people want to hear about how their ex is receiving karma and their life has gone to shit. But not this one, okay? Not this one. So this one is actually doing really well. Why is the universe kind of rubbing that in your face, Libra? What have you done? Makes me question you. What have you done? Because they're showing up as the sun. This person is doing well. And their life keeps on getting better without you. So it makes me look at you. It makes me wonder. What have you done to push this person away? Huh? Now everybody is kind of like expecting to always be the victim or always be the innocent one. Not on this fucking channel. If you are someone that, you know, that did this person wrong, and you expect to hear that you did the right thing, bitch, not here, okay? Because I know, you know, sometimes you go on certain channels and they always tell you how awesome you are perfect, you never do anything wrong. It seems like this person is better off without you. Now, would you be able to take accountability for what you did to push this person away from you? Now, remember, I'm not saying that this person is perfect, but you weren't perfect either. You were not perfect yourself. So I see that this person is doing better off without you. With the sun here, it's kind of like saying that this person is doing really well without you. Like their life is improving without you. And if that's not what you wanted to hear about your ex, well, go look for another reader. I'm sure you will find the kiss-ass ones that will tell you you are always right. You are always the innocent one. You are always the victim. Not on here. Okay? I'm sorry to tell you this, but not on here, baby, okay? In fact, I see that you have traumatized this person in some way or the other. I mean, I'm not saying that they did not traumatize you, but I see that they are traumatized as well. If you were traumatized by this person, I feel like you both did some things that are traumatizing. You know, you both poked at each other quite deeply. In fact, I see that this person is avoiding anyone that reminds them of you. Or if it's not, you know, when it comes to looks or whatever, it could be like personality traits or red flags that they noticed with you, and they avoid anything that reminds them of things you did, said, embodied. So they try to avoid anything that reminds them of you, Libra. Damn! What did you do? I'm curious now. I'm curious because you're showing up as the villain here. You're showing up as the villain in this person's story, at least. And you know, if you have been doing some stupid shit, Libra, it's okay, on to it. You know, I'm not shaming you. Hey, bitch. I mean, you should see me on my live streams, how I traumatize trolls. It's okay. It's okay to embody your dark side if people deserve it. But you're not innocent, that's for sure. Okay? Maybe you traumatize this person and you say, yeah, well, they deserved it. It's okay. But nonetheless, you were nasty. You were not like, oh my God, I'm so innocent, I didn't do anything. You can't lie to me, okay? You can't lie to me. After all, Libra is the justice, right? Just because you think you are delivering justice doesn't mean that you are not doing something that is inappropriate. Like, for example, most of the time people think justice is not vengeance. It is still vengeance. It's actually a quote from the series Mentalist. And he was talking about how he wants to make someone suffer. And then the police officer that was with him, she said, like, that's vengeance. We don't do that. we only go after justice. And he was like, what's the difference? And it's so true, because if you seek justice, it is also vengeance. Eye for an eye. It's still vengeance. It's still, you're doing exactly what they did to you, or even worse. And you're saying, well, I'm just delivering justice. But who are you to judge, right? Now, I am all for it. If someone fucks with you, I recommend that you fuck back. And I recommend that you fuck back even harder. And you've done that, Libra. You've done that. So you're not innocent. In fact, you could be even worse. Now, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but you've done something bad. Or you've done bad things to this person. Maybe in retaliation. I'll give you that. I'm not seeing the whole story, why you did what you did to this person. But whether justifiable or not, you did bad as well. You know, you are the judge, right? And sometimes when you see judges in a courtroom, they don't always, they're not always just, you know? Sometimes the judges in those courtrooms can put a guilty verdict on an innocent man or a woman, right? And they will go to prison, and after 10, 20 years, if you know, there's another trial, they're innocent, right? So if you are the judge, you risk being unfair. Now, again, like I said, maybe they deserved what you did to them. But that does not make you innocent. Delivering karma is also risking being wrong, being unjust, or even if karma was deserved, okay, you could go over the top, so there's no balance, right? So sometimes, you know, people will say something to me that is like so tiny, and I will get back at them with a stronger, more powerful energy, and I will give them karma that is probably not in proportion with the insult or with what they did to me. You know what I mean? So it's not always equal. It's actually rarely equal. It's rarely equal. So whatever you did in retaliation or not, maybe you're just a piece of shit. Whether you did in retaliation to something they did or not, you have traumatized this person, and this person is better off without you. That is the message. Now, here is the thing. Does this message trigger you to the extent where you are standing by your bad behavior and you will continue to be the way that you are? Or will you at least be self-aware that, oh yeah, you know what? They fucked me over, but I fucked them back way harder. And I'm just going to get rid of their energy right now. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes I see people, even though they were really bad to the bad person that was with them, they retaliated. They did bad things in return. But they will still wish karma. They will still have this resentment towards them. What do you mean? You have taken things into your own hands and you delivered karma yourself. Probably even worse than karma would. So why are you still resentful towards that person? Do you understand? So if you bring awareness to your energy and say, you know what, I did this person bad. They did me wrong, but I also clapped back. Then let it go. Let this person go. Their energy, let them go. Stop obsessing. Stop wanting to see bad things happening to them, because you've already done enough. And in fact, when you focus negative energy to someone that you've already equalized the karma with, you start to bless them. So you want to stop blessing this person? Stop obsessing about bad karma happening to them, because you've already done that. You've already delivered on the karma, baby, okay? Now it's time to release. It's time to release this person's energy altogether. I do not want to see this person on my table again. Understood? God damn, this reading is calling you out, Libra. I get it. You know, here's the thing. What a lot of people don't understand about Libras is that they have a good balance of. I mean, they are literally the scale, so they have a good balance between light and dark. But you have to really be aware, self-aware, of how much you lean into each. Okay. Like, a lot of people don't know that Libras can be very righteous. A lot of people don't know that Libras can be very karmic. A lot of people don't know that Libra can lean into punishment a little bit too much, like a fucking judge in the court, right? Like, sometimes you will see a judge in court, even though, you know, they're punishing someone for what they did. Everybody will be shocked by the severity of the punishment. It's like, you are going to do 3 lifetimes over, you know, instead of just 1 lifetime in prison, right? It's like, you will do 300 years. Because the judge is emotionally invested, or the judge is a little bit biased when it comes to the case itself, or their emotions are a little bit involved. A lot of people don't know that about Libra. Libras can be nasty when they lean into their dark side, because they can be both. They can be light and dark. And the challenge with Libras is to find that balance and to call themselves out on their behavior when they lean too much in the dark. Or lean too much in the light, baby, okay? Because sometimes dipping too much in the light can also backfire, right? I'm a Libra rising, so the things I speak of, I know very well, okay? I know very well how I can be a little bit, And, you know, like, there is nothing wrong with embodying your dark when the time calls for it. But it is important to be self-aware. It's like, call yourself out. You don't need to be called out by others. Call yourself. It's like, did I overdo this? Yeah, I did. Okay, maybe next time when I get the chance in a similar situation, I will not do that. And hey, maybe you will do better, maybe not. But calling yourself out, being self-aware is important. Now, I'm more specifically, when I'm talking to Libras, I'm more specifically talking about Libra Vedics. Okay, these characteristics that I've mentioned are not Libra Western, okay, because Libra Western is different, okay, baby? Most of the Libra Western are actually Virgos. So the characteristics that I mentioned towards the end of the reading, they're more of Scorpio Westerns. So if you are a Scorpio Western, but you fall in the Libra Vedic, then I'm talking about you. Okay? I'm talking about you. If you are a Libra and you're like, that's not me, check your Vedic astrology. You are probably a Virgo. Okay? Alright, well, that was your first message. I would say it's very interesting, even though it's a little bit confrontational, but hey, I'm sure that you should be okay with me delivering this, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't know you personally, so if you feel there's some truth to this, gain what you can gain from it, reflect on your own time. You don't have to convince me who you are. You don't have to convince me if you're a good person or a bad person. You don't have to convince me. I don't really care. So take what benefits you, and if it doesn't benefit you, hey, move on. You don't have to, like, I get a lot of people defending themselves in the comment section. I'm not like that. I would never. They almost killed me, and I didn't even touch a hair on their head. You don't have to tell me that. We're talking about Libras that are that do the eye for an eye. Oh, you blew air in my eye. I'm gonna poke your eye out. You know, that type of Libras. And I have to admit, I'm one of those Libras. Because I'm a Libra rising. I'm one of those Libras. I can be vicious. I can be vicious. I do warn people, but they don't listen until I fuck with them. But, you know, a bit of awareness helps. A bit of awareness helps, okay? I mean, you wanna see a really good example? Watch me when I do live streams. I show no mercy. I show no mercy to the trolls. I show no mercy. And I personally I love delivering karma. I don't know about you, but it's fun. Anyways, so I like don't be like me. Don't be like me, because sometimes I call myself out on of certain things I do, okay? But you have to be self-aware to know when to stop, to know when to realize that you made a mistake, to know when to make things right. Now, I'm not telling you, Libra, with the first message, I'm not telling you to make things right with this person, but I'm telling you to back the fuck off. Back off. You've done enough to this person. And actually you're blessing them, because your negative energy is being transmuted into positivity in their life. So stop getting engaged. Stop getting involved. All right. Whew. All right. Well, that was your first message. I'm going to pull you another message. The second message is for Libra extended members, but I'll give you a preview before we take it there. And before even anybody asks me, are these readings only for Vedic charts? Do I need to check my Vedic astrology or Western astrology? Tarot is not astrology. Tarot, I'm reading energy. But when I talk about the zodiac characteristics, I would recommend that you check your Vedic astrology. So when I talk about astrological kind of placements or whatever, you can check your Vedic. I personally think that you should be following the Vedic astrology because it is more accurate. The Western is fixed. It does not change. Even in thousands of years, it will stay the same. The Vedic follows the movement, the changes of the planets, and when the sun crosses them. Okay, so this is why I say follow your Vedic astrology. But when I read energy of tarot, it has nothing to do with astrology. I'm not reading where the planets are at the moment, okay? Even though you can see some readers mix the two, I don't. But when I talk about characteristics of a sign, don't take it unless you are following the Vedic. Okay? Okay, let's do your second message. Libra. Second message for you, Libra. Wow, someone is crushing on you hard, Libra. Someone is fascinated with you. They have this, starstruck vibe towards you. I mean, you could be a star. You could be some type of celebrity, or maybe you are popular. You don't have to be like celebrity, okay? You could be popular in some way or the other, whether in your neighborhood, maybe online. And this person, or maybe this person looks at you as if you are popular, but you're not, right? But I see that this person is as if they are looking up to you. You're not on their eye level, baby. They're looking up. It's like, Libra. Ah! They're obsessed with you. This person is obsessed with you, very much attracted to you. So it is a crush situation. They're obsessed with you, especially if this person has access to you, seeing you. Let's say you are online, very active online. This person doesn't miss a post that you have. Or if you are in the same neighborhood, this person is always like keeping an eye on you, especially if you're neighbors or you live in the same area. And this person is like watching your car, watching your home, watching when you go out, come in, what you're wearing. Like it's got obsession, okay? Like they are constantly thinking about, what is Libra up to? What is Libra doing right now? You know? Okay, let's see where this goes in the extended. The extended link is in the description box. I will see you there.